Hey Biscuits, I'm doing my very first video today. I have no flatmates in and the lovely weather is overcast, so not much to do today. And I thought as summer's fast approaching, I'm going back home. I'm going to be working nice and hard, um, becoming a waiter, fun job, which I do love. So I thought, me and Julian are still going to do videos, but I've got some guests coming in, not famous guests. Up to me, but not very famous guests. And I've also got some special videos planned. So I thought today I'll do what most LGBT bloggers do, is the coming out story. I've come out twice. And you go, oh my god, twice. Yeah, twice. The first time is when I was on holiday. But what I'll do is I'll explain the story and you can understand why. I always knew I liked guys since I was about 13. Stumbling along a pop-up, pornography. And I was going to go, ooh, pornography. Yeah, I was not addicted to it. It was just kind of cropped up. So I always knew like guys. I went away when I was about 15 with my niece, my mum, her best friend, my sister, and my nephew. And there was this guy there who kept on crying. I couldn't stop thinking about him. And I had these weird feelings. So I thought, I really must like him. So I told my niece. My sister found out by telling my niece. But they were cool with it. And I told my mum, kind of, because I was a bit worried. My sister would tell my mum before I did. And I did. And she said, are you sure? And she made me think about it. And I was pretty sure at the time. Told some of my friends. And they supported me. They're like, oh, yes, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, then when I really thought about it, I was unsure. So I kind of declined my coming out. So I came back in again. That's the best way to put it. And yeah, so I did that one first time. But I got bullied at school for being gay before I knew I was gay, even though I'm not gay, I'm bi. But it was that issue, I really got confused. So it made me upset. And when I was about 16, just before I left school, I spoke to this guy. As most LGBT people can tell you, a lot of their first love and relationships or people they find in the LGBT community tends to be online. A lot easier, and it's always easy to tell with them because obviously we're on special websites. Then the second time on a specific website at the time, I met a Brazilian. He was beautiful. My heart kind of pumped a bit, and I was like, "This is not right." And I knew I liked him. But I was to double check. I got my first boyfriend, and it felt right. So I told my best friend Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. She is amazing. And she told me, and I came out to some of my friends first. At the time I was at college, I was happy to come out. At that time, I thought I was gay completely, liking men. I didn't really tell anybody except for my friends because I didn't know how to tell. Well, like I said, anybody, which just says a lot apparently in this one video. And when I then obviously it ended, and I got with another one very shortly. With the second one I got with, I met his best friend who was a girl, who I really had feelings for, and I loved it so much. That's when I realised I might not be gay, I'm bi. I like girls and I like guys. And after me and Alex ended, I did get with another boy months and months and months and months later. But when I got with him, I thought, well, why be ashamed? I've been brought up around lesbians, I've been brought up about gay people and bisexual people. So from that, I told my mum. Now, I didn't tell her face to face, I was a little bit scared. So I texted my mum and told her. And then she asked me to come downstairs because I was in my room at the time, and she was downstairs. And I spoke to her, and she was like, "That's fine, are you sure?" I said, "Do you want to tell your siblings?" Because my family's pretty close. All my siblings and my mum are. So I told them on Facebook. My sister always wanted a gay brother. So even though I said I was bi, she said I was gay. She was happy. And I didn't really argue. And my brother was like, "How long as you're sure?" So I told them, and obviously at the time my friends already knew. By college, I was already there, but by the second year of college, I was out. I didn't want to hide, and I came to university, and I joined the LGBT Society, which I've run for ever since, and I'm president currently until July, um, which helped other people and help people come out and advice, and they tell me their coming out story, which mine was less hard-hit. I didn't tell my dad until my first year of uni because I went to Canal Street in Manchester, big gay village. But I thought my dad might know, so I told him. it didn't really speak to me. Almost, my stepmom was like, "Oh, I always guessed," and most people's reaction was like, "I always guessed," because as you can tell, as people told me, I'm a bit camp in my ways. Um, Camp talking, not necessarily camp acting, and they all said they already knew, so I was fine with that one. Um, so when I told my dad, he wasn't the best keen and didn't really like it, but he's adapted to it. My mum, my siblings joke around and go, "You were a boy today, you were a girl today, you were a boy today, you were a girl today." But they're very proud of what I've done for society, like for the Derby Society, coming out helping them out. My dad tries to talk with full support more about it. We don't really talk about it that much. And most don't have a knit and natter about it. Um, so yeah, that's my coming out story. Um, Bit bizarre. And at the moment, I help other people with the society I'm in, and I've got many friends that come out bi, gay, lesbian, trans, and I try and help myself. So I hope this helps somebody. So it was a bit of a rant, but I thought I won't tell you. Remember to subscribe, like us, comment, and feel free to leave a comment about your coming out stories.